Welcome to Hollywood World. In this video, we are going to take a nostalgic journey back to the 1970s, a golden era of Hollywood that gave us some of the most iconic movies and legendary actors. Unfortunately, many of these talented stars have since passed away, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain audiences worldwide. Today, we'll honor their memories by revisiting their lives, careers, and contributions to the film industry. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and comment below with your favorite actor or movie from the 1970s. Let's celebrate the lives of these incredible artists together. Famous Hollywood movie actors from the 1970s who have passed away. 1. Steve McQueen, 1930–1980. Known as the King of Cool, Steve McQueen was one of the biggest stars of the 1960s and 1970s. He starred in iconic films like The Great Escape, 1963, Bullitt, 1968, and The Towering Inferno, 1974. McQueen passed away in 1980 at the age of 50 due to mesothelioma, a rare form of cancer. 2. John Wayne, 1907–1979. A true Hollywood legend, John Wayne was the epitome of the American cowboy. He starred in countless westerns, including True Grit 1969, for which he won an Academy Award. Wayne passed away in 1979 after battling stomach cancer. 3. Marlon Brando, 1924–2004. Although Marlon Brando's career spanned several decades, his work in the 1970s was particularly notable. He won an Oscar for his role in The Godfather, 1972, and delivered a powerful performance in Last Tango in Paris, 1972. Brando passed away in 2004 due to respiratory failure. 4. Peter Sellers, 1925–1980. Best known for his role as Inspector Clouseau in the Pink Panther series, Peter Sellers was a comedic genius. His work in Dr. Strangelove 1964 and Being There 1979 showcased his incredible range. Sellers died of a heart attack in 1980 at the age of 54. 5. Bruce Lee, 1940–1973. A martial arts icon, Bruce Lee revolutionized action cinema with films like Enter the Dragon, 1973. His untimely death in 1973 at the age of 32 shocked the world. The official cause of death was cerebral edema, though rumors and speculation about his passing persist. 6. Fred Astaire, 1899–1987. Although Fred Astaire's career began in the early days of Hollywood, he remained active in the 1970s with roles in films like The Towering Inferno, 1974. Astaire passed away in 1987 at the age of 88 due to pneumonia. 7. Cary Grant, 1904–1986. A leading man in Hollywood's golden age, Cary Grant continued to charm audiences in the 1970s with his timeless elegance. He retired from acting in 1966 but remained a beloved figure until his death in 1986 from a stroke. 8. James Stewart, 1908–1997. Known for his everyman persona, James Stewart starred in classics like It's a Wonderful Life, 1946, and Rear Window, 1954. In the 1970s, he appeared in films like The Shootist, 1976. Stewart passed away in 1997 at the age of 89. 9. Henry Fonda, 1905–1982. Henry Fonda was a Hollywood icon whose career spanned 5 decades. In the 1970s, he starred in Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, and won an Oscar for On Golden Pond, 1981. Fonda passed away in 1982 due to heart disease. 10. Rock Hudson, 1925–1985. A leading man in romantic dramas and comedies, Rock Hudson starred in films like Giant, 1956, and Pillow Talk, 1959. In the 1970s, he transitioned to television with Macmillan and Wife. Hudson passed away in 1985 from AIDS-related complications, becoming one of the first major celebrities to die from the disease. 11. William Holden, 1918–1981. William Holden was a versatile actor known for films like Sunset Boulevard, 1950, and The Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957. In the 1970s, he starred in The Wild Bunch, 1969, and Network, 1976. Holden died in 1981 from injuries sustained in a fall. 12. Peter Finch, 1916–1977. Peter Finch won a posthumous Academy Award for his role in Network, 1976, delivering the famous line, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore." Finch passed away in 1977 from a heart attack at the age of 60. 13. Spencer Tracy, 1900–1967. Although Spencer Tracy passed away in 1967, his influence carried over into the 1970s. He starred in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, 1967, which was released shortly before his death. Tracy remains one of Hollywood's most respected actors. 14. Montgomery Clift, 1920–1966. Montgomery Clift was a method actor known for his intense performances in films like A Place in the Sunday, 1951, and From Here to Eternity, 1953. His career declined in the 1960s due to personal struggles, and he passed away in 1966 at the age of 45. 15. Errol Flynn, 1909–1959. Errol Flynn was the swashbuckling star of films like The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938. Although he passed away in 1959, his films remained popular throughout the 1970s. Flynn's death was attributed to a heart attack. 16. Humphrey Bogart, 1899–1957. Humphrey Bogart, the star of Casablanca, 1942, and The Maltese Falcon, 1941, passed away in 1957. However, his films continued to captivate audiences in the 1970s and beyond. Bogart died of esophageal cancer at the age of 57. 17. James Dean, 1931–1955. James Dean became a cultural icon with just 3 films: Rebel Without a Cause, 1955, East of Eden, 1955, and Giant, 1956. His tragic death in a car accident in 1955 left a lasting impact on Hollywood. 18. Clark Gable, 1901–1960. Known as the King of Hollywood, Clark Gable starred in Gone with the Wind, 1939, and It Happened One Night, 1934. He passed away in 1960, but his films remained popular in the 1970s. 19. Gary Cooper, 1901–1961. Gary Cooper was a leading man in westerns and dramas, including High Noon, 1952, and Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, 1936. He passed away in 1961, but his legacy endured throughout the 1970s. 20. Bing Crosby, 1903–1977. Bing Crosby was a multi-talented entertainer known for his singing and acting. He starred in White Christmas, 1954, and Going My Way, 1944. Crosby passed away in 1977 from a heart attack. 21. Gene Kelly, 1912–1996. Gene Kelly was a dancer, actor, and director best known for Singin' in the Rain, 1952. In the 1970s, he appeared in films like Xanadu, 1980. Kelly passed away in 1996 at the age of 83. 22. Fredric March, 1897–1975. Fredric March was a 2-time Academy Award winner known for films like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde 1931, and The Best Years of Our Lives 1946. He passed away in 1975 at the age of 77. 23. Charles Laughton 1899–1962. Charles Laughton was a versatile actor known for The Hunchback of Notre Dame 1939, and Witness for the Prosecution 1957. He passed away in 1962, but his films remained popular in the 1970s. 24. Rudolph Valentino 1895–1926. Rudolph Valentino was a silent film star known as the Latin Lover. Although he passed away in 1926, his films continued to be celebrated in the 1970s. 25. Greta Garbo 1905–1990. Greta Garbo was a Swedish actress known for her enigmatic persona in films like Camille 1936 and Grand Hotel 1932. She retired in 1941 but remained a Hollywood legend until her death in 1990. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this tribute to the legendary actors of the 1970s who have left us. Their contributions to cinema will never be forgotten. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below with your favorite actor or movie from this era. Until next time, keep celebrating the magic of Hollywood.